Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of an Ocean Wave, and this is day 6 of the May Daily Draws. So let's see what message we get today, and I'll be taking the first card from the Druidcraft Tarot, followed by an oracle card from the Seasons of the Witch Beltane Oracle. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay, here we go. We've had this before, but we have the Seven of Wands. And this was one of the cards in the month ahead spread for this month. It was the what we take forward. And when we had this card, we were talking about standing our ground, defending our position. And that's what we're taking forward, to stand our ground, not to give up the ground that we've gained, the growth that we've achieved. We need to sustain that. And there will be things that will try and undermine it, undermine our confidence, try and pull us down. But because of the growth that we've experienced, the changes in ourselves, and the lessons that we've learned, the convictions we hold, and the truth within us, we can withstand these. We can defend our position, hold the ground, maintain the growth, and go on to further growth. This, whatever challenge or undermining is attempted, it will fail. As long as we stand confident in our position, confident in ourselves, stick true to who we truly are, and we will prevail. This comes after the Six of Wands, which of course is the success or victory card, the sense of achievement, and there we have people sharing in that and applauding that. But quite often, is this the case, is that sometimes that then is fickle and turns to, for whatever reason, whatever motive, then, that even some of those same people will try to undermine us or challenge us. Maybe they become envious of the position that we've reached, or for whatever reason. And we need to hold the victory that we've attained. We need to be confident in our achievements, and, as I say, in the lessons we've learned and the changes we've made within ourselves are true and just. So we need to stand our ground, and if we're in a situation where we feel that, our perseverance and our resilience is being tested, we just need to hold the ground and also be confident in our position, that we are on the higher ground. We have almost like the superior in the sense of greater sort of weaponry or size or whatever in our standing. In the traditional card with the Rider-Waite Smith, the guy is like oversized, and that means that his stature is far above those challenging him. So he has the ability, he has the capability. Also, not so obvious here. Well, I say not so obvious here. He's not completely armored up, is he? I don't know if these are armored up. They can't see them enough. But I know in the traditional card, There's like some odd fitting garments, wrong, different shoes and things like, as if he's had to suddenly clamber together what he has to the best of his ability, and he has perhaps done it in a rush, but he's had to ready himself to defend his position. It maybe have caught him off guard, and sometimes situations in our lives can catch us off guard, and we need to be ready to defend that and to stand our ground when that happens. We need to have that readiness at hand. So that also is a factor to bear in mind with this card. So, but the key message here is whatever we've achieved, whatever we've created so far in our lives towards our next step of our lives that we want to go, that we've been talking about, this is to make sure that we don't give up on that, we don't surrender any of that, that we hold the ground, and if we do that, we'll prevail and we'll move on to the next stage. And in fact, the next card is the Eight of Wands, which is about the momentum. Once we've been through this period, we'll suddenly gain momentum towards our goal. But we have to do this part first before we can achieve that momentum to carry us forward. This is to try and undermine any momentum we might build. So we can't let that happen, because we want to get to that momentum. We want to get that moving forward. And that's why we need to hold the ground. Right, let's see which oracle card we get to go with that. Primal. This figure here has certainly has the staff and a wand. There is no other way around but through the very truth that lives within you. So stick true to your truth. This is what I mean. You're there, ready to defend, but with your own personal truth, with your truth. Be true to yourself. Be confident in yourself. That is how you will press on and hold the ground. By your truth, the truth of who you are, that inner truth, the truth that lives within you. There is no other way around but through the very truth that lives within you. That's the means by which you stand your ground and prevail. And that, guys, is the message of the cards today. Okay, so that is today's message. I'll be back tomorrow with day 7. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.